Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about my Mesoheros Festae or red terror cichlid. See my guy right here. I have a male. He's about 7 or 8 inches. He's a little shy, a lot more shy than other fish I've kept before, like the red devils, red jaguar cichlids, trimax. He's nowhere near as boisterous as those guys. He's still a really beautiful fish, and when he does come out, I've had him for a couple months now, so he's getting a little bit more used to me being at the tank. But whenever I come in the room, he always darts off. He'll come back out, but he just easily spooked. If I stood up right now on my knees, if I was to stand up, I'm sure he'd swim off pretty fast. I have him in here with a few different kind of fish. I got some Aurelius barbs, some filament barbs, some blood parrots. A couple of those goldfish grew up. I had put some goldfish in the tank to help cycle it. I know you guys, this is the second video that you guys seen of this 180-gallon tank, and I haven't even spoke on it too much. But I did come across this 180-gallon. It's a nice tank, 6 foot by 2 foot. And it definitely provides them a lot more space than the previous tanks I've kept. Sorry, there you go, a little bit more focus. Yeah, he's really beautiful. I actually had to do this video before I got rid of him because I am gonna be rehoming him. Just because I could be more patient. I wish I had the patience to grow them out bigger and get them more, just more used to being around people and less skittish. But I work a lot, so I'm not always here. And when I do come in, with this being my only tank right now, I just rather have a fish that greets me more and a little bit more show-stopping. Not saying that he's not a stunner. He's a really beautiful fish, but he just doesn't attract the attention of some other fish that I've had before. Everyone that comes in the house, they always want to know what fish is he when they do see him, but not as much as like when I have my trimac. People see him and he'd be chasing the people all around. Anywhere you walk, he'd follow. That's kind of more of what I'm looking to go back towards. But not to say that red terrors aren't great fish, or not to discourage anyone else from getting them, because they are very, very beautiful fish. Slow growers though, like I said before, so it's gonna take some patience. But yeah, they come from South America. I can't think of too many other South American cichlids that get as big and as aggressive as them, besides like maybe an umbi. They get even bigger and more aggressive. But if you're gonna keep red terrors in community tanks, I've seen people keep them better with more Central American cichlids than even South American, just because some of the Central American cichlids get about the same size as these guys and have similar temperaments. So I've seen them be kept with red devils, jaguar cichlids. Those are probably the two that I can think of that are about the closest related to these guys with size and aggression. And but you can keep them with like Oscars if you got a big enough tank. I wouldn't really recommend it myself. As you see, I don't have any other cichlids besides these little blood parrots in here with mine, because I wouldn't risk paying good money for another cichlid and they end up getting killed. He leaves these blood parrots alone. He doesn't really chase them around, but they also don't pose a threat to him at all. Any fish that he feels like might pose a threat, he might not be as welcoming. But if you guys have any interest inside red terror cichlids, I would definitely say go with it. I definitely would say go with it, just at least give it a try. Get the biggest one you could get, unless you feel like growing them out. I do prefer to grow my fish out, but with Grimaud and red terrors, those being the two slowest growing cichlids I know of, I always try to get something with a little bit of size on them already, just to give me a little head start. But thanks guys for watching. Let you watch for a few more seconds while it just plays out.